Hello, how's everyone doing out there? It's me once again. As always, all praises to the Most High and the Creator of all things, and blessings be with you. And you're blessed if you found this. So, I guess my question for this one is kind of piggybacking off my last two is why are we so, as a people, as a humanity as a whole, why are we so in love with what the world has to offer us when the earth already gives us everything we need? Why we so in love with the idea of flexing and stunning and all this other stuff that at the end of the day really don't make no sense, don't make no difference. I mean, because people gonna hate you when you got everything, and people gonna hate you when you got nothing if you really who you think you are. Because I've I witnessed that firsthand. So chasing things of this world is just a lost cause. And now, also piggybacking and touching on my last videos a little bit, if you notice in the good book, they actually say, well, it's actually said, I've heard many times. I don't even know if it's in the Bible. I probably have to look it up to be honest, but I always hear that we were born into a sinful and broken world. It never said that we were born into a sinful and broken earth. I guess I'll let that sink in. I'll go watch my last two videos if you don't know the difference between the world and the earth, because I think, I broke it down pretty good. So, all I really came to saying this one is, if you don't understand what's really going on, and you're so easily distracted by every little thing that happens, every little thing that goes on, and you allow your focus to be on the things of this world and what people think about you, it makes the enemy's job a lot easier, a whole lot easier, a whole lot easier. It's like if I got you not knowing the truth about worship, the truth about this language that was forced upon you and given to you, the truth about the stuff that's put in the media, the stuff that was taught in schools, it's like a puzzle. Once again, it's staring you right in the face. It's been staring us in our face. You know what I'm saying? It's like they've been putting it in our face. It's time to get it understood. It's been time. So all I'm saying is it's not too late, because at this time, now, it's still way more of us than it is of them. And they know this. And y'all don't think they know this? Y'all don't think that they got a plan to more or less even the odds or even the playing field? You got another thing coming. They'll do it to you. and it'll make you think that it was good for you, or it'll make you think it was 100% necessary. That makes you think it was no other way to do it and it was supposed to happen, but it really wasn't. So I'm just wondering why everybody's so in love with flexing and being shysty and shooting shade and saying stuff behind people's back and like finessing and jugging and fucking over people and you know what I'm saying, messing over people every which way that you can. And that's that's cool. That's what's up. That's thugging. That's a real so-called real nigga or real. You know what I'm saying? And it's really petty, messy, childish, immature, and it's tit for tat, and like trying to like holding grudges and holding stuff against people and holding stuff over people's head. It's like everybody's taught to do that, and oh, if you ain't with me, you must be against me. Everybody's taught that, but that's just the way of the world. I can go on and on and on and on about the ways of this world and the stuff that it taught us that's directly against what we're supposed to do and how we're supposed to be. The good book, that's what I call it, the good book. A lot of people want to relate it to this religion and that religion and this belief and that belief. And it's really just a set of instructions to a heritage of people, of believers. But it's deeper than what you can read on the surface. You gotta read in between the lines a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Can't just look at the surface. You gotta know how to read in between the lines. You can't take everything at face value. It's different levels to this you gotta understand. So, but it seems like everything shiesty, everything that's a snake, everything that's a rat, everything that's a roach, everything that's supposed to be like stuff that you know not to do. I guess as long as it's only you got somebody to point at or somebody laughing like, oh, they ain't know I did this or they ain't know I got them like that or they ain't know this, I ain't know that. Then that all of a sudden make it cool. But if you're righteous and you stand on the right things and you stand up for yourself and what you believe in, no matter what nobody think, and it's right, yeah, you a square, you a lame, you a goofy, you a everything. You know what I'm saying? You a peon, you all this other stuff. Oh, but if you out here just doing whatever and like so-called getting how you live and don't care who you hurt or like how it affect people and oh you a savage. You know what I'm saying? You this, you that. You know what I'm saying? You what that is in this world. But the things of this world will pass away. So you gonna be with the world or you gonna be with the most high? Are you gonna be with the creator of the ways of this world? Or you gonna be with the creator of the earth and all things? Now, of course, I would I would say that I believed it, and I don't have to come to the defense of the Most High, but I'm pretty sure that the Most High and the Creator of all things understood that the ways of this world would overcome a lot of these people, and you're right. Why would you allow something like that, right? Because I know there's people out there that don't believe in nothing, and that's sad, but it's true. So, what if what if it was like just a set of rules, and that's all you can go by? It's them set of rules and it's influence. So you can't touch them directly. You can't do nothing to them directly. You can't do none of that. not directly, only indirectly. Can you warn them? Can you teach them? And can you influence them? And it's their decision. So back to the point I made in another video about we the only thing that really has a choice of what we want to do and what we don't want to do and what we want to believe in, what we don't want to believe in, you know, preferences and so on and so forth, and how we want to live our life and how we choose to lie to people and use people and deceive people. And hey, that's what's up. You know, that's cool. That mean that, you know, that other person was stupid or dumb or lame or no, that mean that you went out your way to deceive them and it worked. So you, some people, I ain't gonna say you because I don't know you, but I know some people, they play holy, they play this and they play that, but they just deceive us. That's all it is, that's all they ever was gonna be. But they learned that from the world. The world needs to deceive you. The world needs to have you in fear. The world needs to have you divided. The world needs to have people making enemies between one another. It always has to be opposition. The earth doesn't involve that. But I digress. So what I'm really saying is if we was really woke, if we was really woke, and a lot of people not, because even though they say this and they say that, their actions don't line up to it. And that's cool. But what I'm saying is, for it to be so many people that just push the book to the side and say, if you follow half of the stuff that it say in the book, we wouldn't have none of the problems that we have today as a society and as a people. And as like, but everybody, but it's not just us. I mean, everybody do it to some level, but I'm just talking, I'm just talking to my people, you know what I'm saying? But, and you my people, if you really believe, if you really know what's going on, if you're really able to read in between the lines of the lies, you got to be careful in the words that you use. You got to be careful in what you say because it is a thin line between what the deceiver has already taught you to do, to say, and to think, and what's real. It's a really thin line. And you can't really play both sides. You know, like they say, you can't serve two masters. So if you feel like you need to deceive people, if you need to spy on people and look at people and listen to people when they don't know you're around, if you feel like you need to watch people like that, you probably just need to leave them alone. Or if you feel like they will do you like that, you should probably just leave them alone. Real talk. Because that's the way of the world. There's so many things that we gotta turn away from in this world, and we don't even realize that it's bad. But if we just followed half the stuff that it says in the book of heritage, the book that's speaking to the selected few of the Most High, then so many problems would eliminate themselves. But so many people choose not to believe because of the stuff that they heard about church and church folk and how church folk is. Not realizing that they didn't need to focus on church. They needed to focus on the book in the church, and they would have learned for themselves instead of following along with what everybody else said. But you got to be able to read in between the lines. It's a gift and it's a curse, you know, because people will be standing right beside you, talking to you in your face and trying to be funny with you, trying to insult you, trying to shoot slugs at you, and you're like, really? Is that even necessary? Are you intimidated by me? Do you feel some type of way about me that you gotta try to insult me every chance that you get? Some people know what I mean. Some people don't know what I mean. But some people are them people. But just, just kind of watch that because it go on all the time. It go on all the time in so many different ways. You wouldn't even believe. But like I said, I digress. This is just, just putting a little bit more icing on the cake. We're going to get into the rest of it because I know it's hard for people to understand. I know it's going over your head right now, but I'm going to make it make sense. I'm going to make it all make sense slowly but surely. I'm going to unravel it for you. I'm going to break it all the way down to the dirt for you. And I'm going to bring it back up. So, with that being said, I'll let y'all go ahead and do whatever y'all was doing. And shit, enjoy yourself. May the Most High and the Creator of all things, the provider of all things for all time, be with you. Appreciate you. I take it easy. Came down. When I came down, I'm trying to think all the things I came down. I'm trying to think all the things I came down. It looks like I'm all right. I'm trying to think all the things I came down. It looks like I'm all right.